7 steps to become a pro at Call of Duty. Step 1, breaking the controller. Step 2, understand button layout. Step 3, tactical versus default button layout. Step 4, look sensitivity. Step 5, understanding different game modes. Step 6, motion of the eye. Step 7, knowing your respawn points. In-depth Step 1. If you have a new controller for either your PlayStation or Xbox, it is always a good idea to break it in using it constantly. It is always good to play with a loose stick because it helps with mobility during the gameplay. Step 2. Understand button layout. It's good to be aware of what each button is used for, seeing that you will need to use all 11 buttons, not including the directional pad, except for the right directional, which is automatically inventoried for all button layouts. It's good to choose which button layout fits you best, seeing that this is what you will be using to play all your games. Step 3. Tactical versus default button layout. Tactical setup is used for drop shot kills. This gives a great advantage for close combat, because it helps by confusing the player by continuing to shoot straight on while you crouch down into a prone stance. This gives you extra time to prevent yourself from being shot, while you can still shoot the enemy when you go down. Step 4. Look sensitivity. What the look sensitivity does is that it gives you the motion on how your player turns. When you set your sensitivity high, it gives you a quicker response to turn or look around. Insanity is the highest sensitivity to play at, and it works wonders. Step 5. Understanding different game modes. After knowing how to handle your controller and knowing the button setup that fits you best, it is important to understand the different game modes in Call of Duty. Team Deathmatch is your normal typical gameplay, as it only relates to the team who reaches the number of kills first. They are the winner. Then comes your domination, demolition, capture the flag, search and destroy, and hardcore game modes. The secret to become good in all of these game modes is to understand not only how to win, but how to prevent the game from ending early to keep the game continuing. Step 6. Motion of the eye. It is important to see the whole screen on your television when you are playing Call of Duty. There is a reason why you're given the mini-map and how much ammunition you have left on your gun. What you need to look for are the red dots that shows that there is an enemy around. This will give you the advantage to see where your enemy is at, especially if you are one that runs and guns. Step 7. Knowing respawn points. The last but most important to know is the respawn points on every map. Every game mode is different when it comes to respawn points, so it is important to know the mode you play most and where they will respawn after you kill them. By mastering the respawn points, you are guaranteed to increase your kill to death ratio and become a stronger player.